Hello friends, welcome to the sixth video of this series, that is chapter 6, triangles. So triangles, first you should know that what is the similarity of triangles. If you want to say that two triangles are similar, their sides are in the same ratio and corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding sides are in the same ratio and corresponding angles are equal. See, what is the meaning of corresponding word? If we are taking the two triangles, ABC is a triangle and PQR is the another triangle. So if you are saying that triangle ABC is similar to triangle QPR, I am not taking in the alphabetical order, I am taking ABC and QPR. We can't say that this A is always corresponding to the P and B is corresponding to the Q and C is corresponding to the R. So we never write when two triangles are similar, the two triangles are in alphabetical order. Based on the corresponding side, we can say that. Now if you are saying that ABC is similar to QPR, so angle A is equal to angle Q, angle B is equal to angle P, angle C is equal to angle R. Then we can say that ABC is similar to triangle QPR. So if these two triangles are similar, corresponding angles are angle A is equal to angle Q. If you write in proper criteria in proper order, directly you can say that first angle is equal to first one, second one is equal to second one, third one is equal to third one. That means angle B is equal to angle P, angle C is equal to angle R. So next, corresponding sides. We know that corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are in the same ratio. Now corresponding sides are AB by QP. I am taking first two and first two. That means AB is equal to QP. You are taking ABC triangle like this, QPR triangle like that. So ABC is AB by QP. Next BC by PR. BC by PR. This is the second side ratio. Third one is see, first one I am taking first two by first two, last two by last two, then first and last by first and last. That is AC by QR. Like this you can remember instead of writing by seeing the diagram, because if you know diagram, directly you can write the corresponding parts. When you are unable to identify the diagram, only you have similarity symbol in between the two triangles. Same first angle is equal to first angle, second angle is equal to second angle, third angle is equal to third angle. Next, first two sides, side of the first two letters by first two, last two by last two, and first and last by first and last. Like this you can say the similarity. So when two triangles are similar, then their sides are in the same ratio. First one is sides are in the same ratio, altitudes are in the same ratio, perimeter is in the same ratio. Next, medians also in the same ratio. This relationship you should know. Okay. Areas concept is deleted. Areas will areas ratio is equal to side by side whole square ratio. That's not required now. But you should remember this: when two triangles are similar, their sides ratio is equal to altitudes ratio is equal to perimeters ratio is equal to medians ratio. See, for example, I am saying if ABC is similar to PQR, side AB by PQ or QP is equal to perimeter of triangle ABC, perimeter of triangle ABC by perimeter of triangle QPR. This is the relationship between the sides and perimeter. Same like that, sides to altitude or altitude to perimeter or altitude to median. We can write it directly. All these are in the same ratio. This is the main and basic topic of this similarity. So if you there will be a question on similarity as well as BPT and converse of BPT. We will discuss in detail about that with the examples after this. Next, one more important question and compulsory question from this triangle chapter. Question on BPT and converse of BPT. Before that, first you should remember that what is BPT, and once you practice proof also, because in all the school exams, maximum of the 50% of exams you are getting, if you are writing two exams, definitely in one exam you are getting state and prove basic proportional theorem. Even your teachers on the previous years also teachers are given in the exams, but in board exams last 2 years they did not ask from this not only 2 years from 3 years. From 3 years you did not get this question from in the board exam, but it is important for exam point of view. If it is not question directly state and prove basic proportionality theorem, at least they will ask you example based on the basic proportionality theorem. If not basic proportionality theorem, it is converse of basic proportionality theorem example also there is a chance to ask in the exam. Now I'm explaining one example based on basic proportionality theorem. We can call it as BPT, even Thales theorem also. See here what type of questions you will get in the basic proportionality theorem. First I will explain you the statement of the basic proportionality theorem. If ABC is a triangle, D and F are the two points on the sides AB and AC. If DE is parallel to BC, then we can say that AD by DB corresponding sides are in the same ratio. That means AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. So here the statement is, in a triangle ABC, a line passing through the two sides of the triangle and parallel to the third side, it divides the two sides in the same ratio. This is the statement. So in this question, see what type of questions they will ask. Out of these three, they will give you, out of these four sides AD, DB, AE and AC, you will get any two. Just I am giving three sides or three parts of the sides, and fourth part we need to find. AD is equal to 2 centimeters, BD is equal to 3 centimeters, AE we don't know, we want to find AE, and EC is equal to 5 centimeters. So according to the BPT, we need to find the fourth side, that is AE. So we know that AD is 2 and DB is 3, which is equal to AE is x by 5. So see now how to find it. X is equal to 5 2s are 10 by 3. 10 by 3 units, 10 by 3 can write 3.3 units also, or centimeters based on the given units in the question. So here see how to identify the question is related to basic proportionality theorem or converse of basic proportionality theorem. If the question in question it is given that lines are parallel, when in the question lines are parallel is given, it is related to basic proportionality theorem. By this you can identify that question is related to basic proportionality theorem or converse of basic proportionality theorem. If the lines are parallel, write it first BPT statement, then write this condition, that is AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. After that substitute the values and find the fourth required part of the triangle. So this is the example based on the basic proportionality theorem. Next the example based on the converse of BPT. You don't have this name converse of BPT in the textbook, but the reverse from the vice versa of this theorem is converse of BPT. I will give you the statement. Later you can go with the examples of CBPT. ABC, same triangle I am taking, ABC and DE and E. Now the line segment, see the statement, in a triangle ABC, a line segment divides the two sides in the same ratio, which is parallel to the third side. The question is, a line segment divides the two sides in the same ratio, which is parallel to the third side. Now that means if AD by DB is equal to AE by EC, then DE is parallel to BC. So in this question, given will be the required to prove for this. In first BPT, required to prove is the given in this question. What is given here? In the first question, it is given that DE is parallel to BC. That is the required for the second one. Here we need to prove AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. Here that is given. AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. In this question, it will be given like this: 1.2, 2.4, 1.8, 3.6. All four sides will be given. All four sides will be given. We need to check DE is parallel to BC or not by using converse of BPT. If you want to find the this DE line is parallel to BC line, first we need to find corresponding side, that is sides ratio. AD by DB we want to find first, that is 1.2 by 2.4. We can write it as 12 by 24. I am removing the decimal. 12 ones are 12 twos are, that is 1 by 2. In the same way you can find the ratio of the other two sides, that is AE by EC. is equal to 1.8 by 3.6. So we can write this one as 18 by 36 is equal to 1 by 2. Now what did we get? We got here AD by DB as 1 by 2 and AE by EC also 1 by 2. Two sides ratio is equal. When two sides ratio is equal, then we can say that the lines DE is parallel to BC. Like this, you can check the lines are parallel or not by using converse of BPT. Definitely out of these two, one question you will get in the exam. Even you can see the previous question papers. Definitely there will be a question on this. Even this year into 2025 March also there will be a question on this concept. So practice carefully the questions related to converse of BPT and BPT. Okay. Next. So in these two examples, along with that, before I explained you about perimeter, once you practice properly perimeter questions also. If you will observe that in BPT and converse of BPT, here all four sides are given, or we are finding the required parts of the sides. So in these questions, DE and BC value are not given, not required. Okay, neither given nor it is in the required to prove. So if the questions are related to DE and BC in any one, okay, if the required to find the required find side is either DE and BC, should remember that that's not related to BE, BPT or converse of BPT, because so even sometimes in the question lines will be parallel is given, but if the question is about D is given, B is required to find, or B is given, D is required to find, it is not related to BPT or converse of BPT. Should remember this, because it is related to similarity. So in similarity, we will prove ADE is similar to ABC, then only we will get this DE part and BC part. First, I will explain you one example, even which is related to the similarity. In that, I will include the sides DE and BC. These are the examples of BPT and CBPT. Now, all the questions related to this concept you can practice from this chapter. Maximum questions will be from your textbook only. Textbook. All the questions of exercise 1 are related to this. Once check that exercise 1 and even the questions related to BPT exercise 2. First one is finding the fourth side when three parts are given by BPT. Second one is all four sides will be given, lines are parallel or not. Third question is related to trapezium. Trapezium question also important. Maximum of the times are giving trapezium. When trapezium, the question will be like this. If ABCD is a trapezium, ABCD is a trapezium, you should prove that if the diagonals are intersecting at O, you should prove it. OA by OC is equal to OD by OB. So here also by taking the construction, you can prove by BPT. Sides are in the same ratio concept and you can prove it. Trapezium question, I think number of times you proved that question. Next, some diagrams are given, random diagrams based on the BPT in second exercise. Once you practice all of them, then we'll move to the similarity concept. Before moving to the similarity topic, you can one more important question, example 1 of your textbook. So where we are solving the problem by using BPT only, but AD divided by AB means part by whole you will get. When the questions are related to that, part by whole. So take it BPT, part by part is equal to part by part, and add 1 on both sides. This you have to remember. If in the numerator you want to get AB full side, you want to add 1 on both sides directly. If you want to get full side in the denominator, actually by adding 1 will not get full side in the denominator. We need to flip that. That means interchange both numerator and denominator, then add 1 on both the sides, then you will get the required one, but reverse you will get again, you can flip it, interchange the both numerator and denominator. This is also important question. If they want to give a question, 5 marks question from textbook, there is a chance to ask even that. After that, go with the similarity concept. Here already I explained you when two triangles are similar. So within a triangle, see how we'll use the similarity concept. This is also one of the important question for 2 marks or MCQs. If ABC is a triangle, DE is parallel to BC, and D and E are the side points on the sides AB and AC. Here AD is given. I am giving one example here. AD is equal to 2 centimeters or units. You can take it AD 2 centimeters, and BD is equal to 3 centimeters and BC is equal to 9 centimeters. Then find DE. DE we need to find. See how to find this question. This is very important, and also they can ask by giving these measurements perimeter also when it is when AE and EC values are given or two different triangles are given. See here, by seeing this question, DE is parallel to BC, we will feel that it is related to BPT, because BPT tells us a line segment which is passing through the two sides of a triangle and is parallel to the third side, divides the other two sides in the same ratio. Now it is in the same ratio, but it, first if DE is parallel to, see how we will prove this one. Similar two triangles are similar, and I am explaining now why we need to prove two triangles are similar, why we will not get DE value with by using BPT. BPT tells about only the sides, that is AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. Here AE by EC value is not given, and also it's not in the required, so we will not use the concept AE by EC. But here to prove two triangles are similar, we are using BPT. If DE is parallel to BC, we can say that AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. Okay, this concept we can use. Otherwise, if two lines are parallel, we can say that these two angles are equal. Angle ADE is equal to ABC, angle AED is equal to angle ACB. Directly I am writing triangle DAE is similar to triangle DAE is similar to triangle BAC. So I'll get doubt why these two triangles are similar. So one reason is these two angles are equal. The second reason is these two angles are equal. Directly we can say by AA similarity. Otherwise you can take even common angle. So angle A, that means angle DAE is equal to angle BAC. So that we can say two triangles are similar in AAA similarity. So when these two triangles are similar, you can take that AD by AB is equal to AE by AC also we can take, but it is not required. It is not in the it is not given, as well as it is not in the required part. Now we can take it DE by BC. So here side of the small triangle divided by side of the whole triangle, and side of the small triangle by side of the whole triangle. Now AD is equal to 2 AB. Now one more mistake what you will do here is 2 by 3 you will write. It's wrong, because AD is the part, BD is the part. BD is given, but we should not write. We should not take 3 here, because the required one is AB. AB is nothing but 2 plus 3. Total it is 5. 2 by 5 is equal to DE is the required one. You can take DE as it is, divided by BC is given as 9. You can take it 9. So DE is equal to 9 2s are 18 by 5, which is equal to 5 3s are 15. Here 6 we have 3 we have, 5 6 are 30. So 3.6 centimeters. If you want to find the any one of the sides, either DE or BC, when AE AEC is given or AD and DB is given, we should use similarity. Don't use here most of the BPT, because most of the students are using BPT and doing mistakes in exam. You are doing 2 to 3 steps and leaving the answer. So definitely you should use only when use similarity concept when DE and BC are required. Any one of these two are required. This you can keep in mind and practice the questions number of on this. And question related to perimeter you will get on this when two triangles. They will give you two triangles like this. The sides of this one triangle will be given, and one ratio will also be given. Any one of these two will be given, or the ratio of the corresponding sides will be given. You can take it, or side by side is equal to perimeter by perimeter. Already I told you the concept. Side of the first triangle by side of the second triangle is equal to perimeter of the first triangle by perimeter of the second triangle. And coming to the textbook questions of this exercise, practice once example 7. A girl is walking from the lamp post. That question. And example 8. Example 8 median question. Median concept is also important. So here median is nothing but a line segment in a triangle, a line segment which is passing through the midpoint of the opposite side is called median. Now in this triangle, AD is the median. Don't feel that median. So most of you are writing that median as the altitude 90 degrees and it makes 90 degrees angle. Don't use that concept. Median is always passes through the midpoint. That means BD is equal to CD. We can use that. Median question also. There are 3 questions in the about median. Practice that. Definitely median question you can see, and parallelogram question. From this parallelogram you can practice once. Along with the parallelogram question, you can go with the 15th question. I will explain you that question, how to find the shadow and height. Okay, once go with all these questions, mainly you can focus on in this exercise finding the perimeter. 2 triangles are similar, how to find DE and BC. I will give you at the end of the video all the list of questions what you need to prepare from this chapter, and median question and shadow and perimeter questions. Once go with these questions for practice, I will explain you one more example. So this is the textbook question. If the height of the pole is 6 meters and shadow is 4 meters and shadow of the tower is 28 meters, find the height of the tower. So here in the question we need to prove these 2 triangles are similar first. See how to prove it similar. These 2 are 90 degrees because shadow, pole and tower always it will be perpendicular to the surface, and at the same instance angle of elevation, that means sun's elevation with the ground will be same. These 2 angles will be equal. With the help of AA similarity you can prove these 2 triangles are similar. If these 2 triangles are similar, AB by BC correspond, first you can take it side of the first one is equal to P, AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR. So corresponding sides of the both the triangles are in the same ratio. Now take the values of this. 6 by PQ is the required one. You can take PQ only, and BC is 4 by 28. Now 4 ones are 4 sevens are. Cross multiply, you will get PQ is equal to 4 sevens are 42 meters. If it is meters, you can write units the total height of the tower also as in meters only. Now we got question here, side height and shadow. Shadow is given, height we need to find. You should remember that what is given. Sometimes height will be given, you need to find the shadow. And here when 2 triangles are similar, they will give you questions 3 angles of the first triangle and similar to the second triangle. In the second triangle, one of the angle they will ask you to find it. If you want to find the required angle of the second triangle, corresponding part you can identify. Corresponding part, what angle you have in the first triangle, same angle you can write for that. Same question they will give you as this example I am taking. Actually this AC 7 meters is not possible because 6 square plus 4 square you will get. 6 square plus 4 square equal to AC square. That means 36 plus, or you can write the exact number here. 6 6 are 36, 36 plus 16. It's 52. 52 we can write it as 2 root 13. Okay, 2 root 13. So if the 6, 4 and 2 root 13 are the 3 vertices of 3 sides of the triangle, find the perimeter of the second one. Find the perimeter of this. We know that the ratio of these 2 sides, it is 7 times of this, right? 4, 7 times. So perimeter of this is 10 plus 2 root 13. 10 plus 2 root 13 is perimeter of triangle ABC. If you want to find perimeter of triangle PQR, because I gave you oral explanation for before, but here if you see that BC by QR, you are getting it as 4 by 28, which is 1 by 7. 1 by 7, that means QR is 7 times of BC. If you want to find the perimeter of this, same like this, you can write it 7 in times of 10 in 10 plus 2 root 13. So that means 70 plus 14 root 13 is the meters is the perimeter of this. Actually you will get in exam normal number, integers you will get. Sides as integers, you will not get like irrational numbers like this. So like this, maximum questions will be from textbook only. Who are feeling this chapter is difficult, it's not a difficult chapter. If you identify the difference between BPT and similarity concepts, definitely you can focus on questions and you can solve maximum of the questions. So to get full marks in this chapter, completely depend on the textbook. First you can complete the textbook, then only you can go for the reference books for extra practice. But each and every question of the textbook you should practice once again Then identify the difference between the question to question and what concepts you are using in the question, you can identify it. Then it is easy for you to score full marks from this chapter. From this chapter 6 to 7 marks you will get. Sometimes they will ask you 8 marks also. So to score full marks completely can depend on the textbook. I will give you now previous year's question 23 March and 24 March. Watch all the videos and even watch this chapter complete video and go with the previous year's question. Practice it each and every question. Definitely you will get full marks from this chapter.
Coming to the March 2023 question paper, AD is equal to 2, DB is equal to 3, AE is equal to 3 and EC is required. So corresponding sides are given, means fourth part is required. So here DE is parallel to BC is given. Use BPT, you will get 2 by 3 is equal to 3 by x, x is equal to 9 by 2 units. Option D. In second question, AB is parallel to PQ is given. Use alternate interior angles are equal by AA similarity. Two triangles are similar. AB is equal to 6 centimeters. This is side of the first triangle. PQ is 2 centimeters. This is the corresponding part of the second triangle. So you will see the first triangle is 3 times of the second triangle. So that if OB is equal to 3 centimeters, then OP length will be 1 centimeter. Option D. Third one, ABC is similar to PQR is given. Angle A is equal to 32. Angle R is equal to 65. Use angle sum property because A is equal to P. So when two angles are given, use angle sum property. By using angle sum property, you can add two angles and subtract from 180. You will get answer as 83 degrees. In March 2024, the question is ABC in ABC triangle DE is parallel to BC is given. AD is equal to 4 centimeters. AB is equal to 9 centimeters. That means other part is 5 centimeters only. Now AD by AB is equal to 4 by 9 you will get, or AD by DB is equal to 4 by 5 you will get, and here right side AC is given 13.5. So the ratio is EC is required. EC required is nothing but you can take BD by AB is equal to EC by AC. So 5 by 9 is equal to required EC by 13.5. You will get 7.5 centimeters as answer. And second question in a previous March 23 paper also we have similar question. You use similarity concept, prove that these two triangles are similar. Already given, it's similar. No, directly you can take the corresponding parts, you'll get the answer. Third question, the parallelogram question and R option, the question is related to median. Already I explained in the video. These all are textbook questions. Practice each and every question of textbook and go with these two questions especially, and even practice remaining questions. Focus more on textbook of this chapter. So try to focus all the questions of this chapter of textbook, and you will get around 8 marks from this chapter. Thanks for watching. Share with your friends to get more updates on